Welcome everybody on my YouTube channel. There is Ninja, and I will be showing you my unstoppable Templar with one hand and shield and the swap with restoration stuff. My attributes are 19 Magicka and 30 stamina with increase of max Magicka and stamina from food. I'm getting soft capped at the Magicka, health and stamina. You can see as well that I'm capped on the Magicka recovery. I'm almost capped on the stamina recovery. I'm highly capped on the spell resistance and almost on the armor. After last patch, I recognize that armor is not so important as spell resistance. The spells are making now a lot of damage, like Impale or some other from Deca, for example, but the banner. While armor is easy to become reduced from the weapon glyphs, like reduce target's armor or from some skills, I prefer to use 5 light armors and heavy armor of 2 pieces after this patch. My skills which I'm using for the one hand and shield are Solar Barrage, Deep Slash, Invasion, Blazing Shield, Degeneration and Flawless Dawnbreaker. The Solar Barrage is making my situations against 2 or 3 enemies easier. It's making area damage and helping my next skills to deal additional damage as well. With Blazing Shield, it's giving high boost to my defense and as well the damage output. From one hand and shield I'm using Deep Slash, which is snaring my enemies quite a lot, like 60% is a lot of snare right now in the game. As well, it's reducing target's weapon and spell damage by 15% against mages or night blades. It's great, really great. Invasion, the close gapper, is stunning enemies at the increased of dependent of the distance charged. It's better than the focused charge because it's using stamina, while using Blazing Shield the Magicka is really important to be as high as possible. After using focused charge the Magicka is lower, that's why Blazing Shield can be used like 1 or even 2 times less than with the invasion skill. Important is that using Blazing Shield in the situation 1 versus 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies, use it almost on all the time. It's your main damage and main defense at once. And the last skill is the Mage's Guild skill Degeneration, which is helping me surviving with restoring the health. Additionally, damaging enemies with dot, all the time damage. The Flawless Dawnbreaker is additionally increasing my damage when slotted by 13%. It's really nice killer as well. When enemy is low health and you don't have any stamina and Magicka, it's just taking the job done. From the restoration stuff, I'm using Vampiric's Bane, Breath of Life, Unstoppable, Degeneration, Inner Light and Meteor. Vampire's Bane is almost all the time damage for 8 seconds and snare. It's really nice damage with 40% critical or more. It's doing good amount of damage. Breath of Life. I'm using it while running with my friends. Unstoppable, the really must have right now. Degeneration as well, to make even more dot damage. Inner Light with increase of spell critical, and Meteor as the final hit. My itemization is right now Covenant's Head, Gloves and Sash, which is giving me right now 173 health. With Legendary Gloves it will give me 180 health. Unfortunately I can't find 12 rank for gloves. Probably in the next week I will swap this for Arena set, which is giving even more health. And I will be able to use my own traits. Second set is Hunting's Rage. It's increasing my stamina recovery and as well the weapon damage by 22% while using weapon abilities. It's the must for one hand and shield. As you can see, I'm using 2 heavy armor on the legs and the boots right now. The last set is the Warlock set. I'm using ropes, focus and the signet. It's giving me the gain of magicka when it's low. It's great for the blazing shield because spamming blazing shield is making your magicka low. The last item is my ring, which is reducing the cooldown of potions by 5 seconds. And there's a trick. I'm using a lot of potions and this decrease is helping me to beat the other really good players on the Cyrodiil because almost nobody is using this already. With potions like Stealth Detection against Nightblades, the Restore of Health, Magicka Stamina, Vanishing, Spell Damage, Spell Critical, Magicka Restore, and Unstoppable and Movement Speed. This boost is just great right now. My glyphs are mostly health glyphs because of the attributes. Remember to use infused on your shield and on your legs. As well, 2 traits are impenetrable for my build for PvP. It's giving me 200 resistance to critical hits. It's really helpful with low armor right now and 5 pieces of light armor. And at the weapon I'm using reduce target's armor by 600. Of course for restoration stuff I'm using spell critical and weapon critical increase on trait. And as a glyph, additional magicka damage and recovery of magicka. As you can see, for the swap I'm using Willow's Path, which adding me additional 5% spell critical. Here on this itemization I'm using only 1 heavy piece of armor. My attributes are looking like this. With Arena set I will have a lot more armor because of 4 pieces giving armor additional. With Inner Light
Gdzie najlepiej podładować sobie solgemy? Dobiję jakieś inne zwierzątka i nic mi się nie ładuje. 10.